Okay guys, it's Josh Ward, PT here, and this is the first video that I'm doing in a series that I'm calling Lean Over Winter. Videos are going to be released on a weekly basis, and the purpose of these videos is going to be to help you stay in shape over the winter period. Obviously it's pretty much here, and motivation can be low in actually going to the gym, going for a workout, even doing something at home, because obviously it's colder, so you're less motivated. So the purpose of these workouts is going to be for you to be able to do some exercise in the comfort of your own home, should you want to. You can either do these on your lunch break at work, you can do them in the gym that you might currently train at, or if the weather does happen to be nice on the day, then you can do these in your local park. Alright, the point is these are accessible for you to do anywhere. They're going to be 20-minute workouts, okay, so no more than 20 minutes long. They're going to be high intensity interval training workouts, a little bit more about HIIT later on. But the idea of these is just to be short and sharp workouts to help you burn fat and stay in shape over the winter period. As I said, I'm going to be releasing these on a weekly basis. There's going to be new exercises each time, and if you decide to do these workouts, I'm telling you to do these at least 3 times a week, between 3 and 4, and you'll see the best results from them. Alright, so I don't know if anyone's done high intensity interval training before, but just a brief bit about it, not to bore you about it. The idea of it is that you work for a short period of time, between 30 and 40 seconds, and you get your heart rate to a really high level. Alright, the level you want to be at is between 80 to 90% of your maximum heart rate, and to actually work this out, what you do is you minus your age from 220. So for example, I'm 28, so if I minus my age from 220, that leaves me at 192 as my maximum heart rate. So then what I need to do is get my heart rate to between 80 and 90% of that maximum. So my maths isn't the greatest, but that's probably going to be around 170 beats per minute, alright? So I need to be working at 170 beats per minute in those 30 to 40 seconds that I'm doing an interval exercise. I'm then going to rest for between 20 to 30 seconds, maybe a little bit longer depending on your recovery, and then I'm going to do another short sharp burst of that type of training. Alright, I'm going to do in total today 6 different exercises at that exact level of working. I'm going to structure it so for you guys it's really simple to follow. So we're going to do 2 upper body exercises, we're going to do 2 lower body exercises, and we're going to do 2 core exercises, alright? And the way I'm going to structure it is I'm going to do 1 lower, 1 upper, 1 ab, then 1 lower, 1 upper, 1 ab again. So then we've got our 6, alright? I'm going to do each exercise 3 times, so in total those 6 exercises will be repeated 2 more times after this first one, and that will be the workout, alright? So first thing we're going to do is we're going to get into a little warm-up, and this warm-up is just going to be about 5 to 10 minutes. We're going to warm up the whole body, and we're going to do about 6 to 10 different exercises. So if you just watch what I'm doing, follow in, and we'll get started straight into it, alright? So all we're going to do to start with is 30 seconds. We're going to do high knees on the spot. Good, and if you want to make it a little bit more challenging, you can just start punching out gently as well, so nothing too crazy. Just start to get those arms involved. So from the side, it's going to look like this. Okay, and really bring those knees up, right? Don't just jog, you know, you need to get the knees up so that you get full range of motion. Alright, so that's 30 seconds. Next time, we're going to go into jumping jacks or star jumps like this. So just on the spot. Again from the side, make sure you bring your arms all the way up to the top. So they're just about touching. You can touch if you want, or just so they're quite close together. So stay on the toes with this one. Don't land flat. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Good. What we're going to do now is do a little bit of core to warm up. So we're going to walk out, reach out with one hand, reach out with the other, come back in and reach up to the sky. We're just going to repeat this for another 30 seconds. So start to warm up the shoulders, stretch out the chest, as well as get the core nice and loose as well. Good. So let's go. One more. Good. Bring it back up and reach up to the sky. This time, we're just going to bring the heels up the back. So if you can get them up towards the bum, if you need to put your hands there, that's fine. Just need to go heels to the bum for another 10 seconds. So get to the front. Try not to lean over too much with this. I appreciate hip flexibility can be a problem, but try and keep the torso and the chest up. Okay, good. Now, get the legs about double shoulder width. And we're just gonna work on loosening up the trunk. Getting the obliques nice and loose as well. Okay, so again, flexibility is an issue. You don't have to keep your legs straight because this is gonna be quite hard on the hamstrings. But just try and get the opposite toe and fingers to touch like this, right? So just go 3 more, 2, and 1. Okay, good. Come back up to standing. This time, stay on the spot. We're just going to rotate the shoulders back. Again, warm up that chest and raise the elbows in the back here. And now let's just go forwards. Now, just twist the torso, let the arms gently flow round. Go for a few rotations. Again, let's get those hips nice and warm as well. Okay, good. Now, go into some more leg exercises. So, you don't have to put your hands out, but we're just going to do alternate lunges. So 1, 2, 3. Again with the lunges, try and keep your torso upright. Again, flexibility could be an issue with the hips, so just from the sides, if you do find yourself leaning over, just try and be conscious to keep your chest upright, okay? Just alternate, just go for another 10 seconds. I appreciate as well, you might not be able to get as low or as deep with your lunge, but again, we can work on that throughout the session. Okay, good. And just one more. Okay, good. Now we're going to just do a couple more exercises on the ground. So just come into the press up position, and we're just going to do alternate shoulder taps like this. And we'll just go for 15 seconds. If you're finding this too hard to stay up in the press up position, you can come onto the knees like so. But if you can stay up, that's great, but no problem. So from the sides, looks like this. Okay, keep the core nice and tight in this one, but again, knees come onto knees, that's fine. Just don't arch or dip, okay? Just keep it nice and tense. So, good, come back up to standing. This time, just bringing the knees up gently at the front. And just rotate the shoulders one more time. And backwards, just loosen them off, because we're going to go down into one more exercise. Front body, and we'll get straight into our hips. So this time, come out, and we're going to do alternate side planks. So again, staying in the press up position, just come over onto one side, and bring the arm back. Opposite side, and back. You can see with my feet, I'm staying on the sides, okay? Don't bring your foot back like this. Again, I appreciate stability could be an issue, but just take it slow with this one, alright? So side to side, and back. Again, try and keep the core low. Try not to keep your bar from the air. Try and keep it nice and low. So just a few more. Okay. And relax. Okay, good. So you should all be feeling pretty warm now. So get a drink ready. So a good bottle of water. Get a towel if you need it. I'm going to need one because I tend to sweat quite a bit. And then we'll go straight into the workout, alright? So, as I said, we're going to do 6 exercises in total, and just to make it simple for this first time, I'm just going to stick with 3, and we're going to do each 3 times, and then we'll change it to another set of 3, and do that 3 times. So a lot of 3s, but just to break it down nice and simple. So, as I said, 1 lower body for legs, 1 upper body, and 1 core one, alright? So, first exercise, alright? These are going to be power squats or sumo squat if you like. So what we're going to do, bring the legs a little bit wider than shoulder width, toes pointing outward just a little, and we're going to focus on working the bum with this one mainly. bum and quads on the outside, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to come down, touch the floor with the hands, and then we're going to come up, jump, and bring the legs together like this, alright? So down and up, down and up. Now if jumping is an issue and you've got weak knees or ankles, or you just generally don't feel confident in doing the jumping part of it, then the alternative you can do, really simple, so just keep the squat stance the same, and all you're going to do instead of the jump, you're going to touch still and you're going to come up and reach as high as you can, alright? So squat and reach, squat and reach. Now again, if you can't squat all the way down, that's fine, you might only be able to get to here because of strength and mobility, that's cool. So just get as low as you can and nice and quick up. So as long as we get that motion in nice and quick, as I said, to get the heart rate going, then perfect, right? So that's their leg exercise. So 40 seconds on that. We're then going to rest for between 20 to 30. I'm going to take 20 seconds rest, but if you need 30 seconds, maybe even 40 to a minute, that's fine. As long as when we're ready to go again on the next exercise, you got maximum effort into it on that 40 seconds, right? So we've got our leg one, alright? So now we're going to go down onto the floor. I'm going to go for upper body. And this is what we're going to do. We're going to do a push up to a shoulder tap. One arm and the second arm. So 1, 2, 3 and 4. Again, if you need to come onto your knees because you're not strong enough, then that's totally fine. You can do the same thing. I'll show you from the side. So again on knees, just bring that chest down and tap, tap, tap that shoulder, okay? So there's the alternative if you might find this difficult. So, got the legs, got the upper body, now for a core one, alright? So with the core, we're going to come onto the back this time. So again, we're going to stay on the floor. I'm going to do bicycle crunch rotation. So how this is going to work, going to interlock the fingers, going to keep the legs up like this, and you're going to cycle as if you were cycling some kind of bike. You might find this familiar if you've ever ridden one of those weird bikes that people look like they're lying down in. And this is going to be the exercise, so bicycle crunch. Try if you can to touch the opposite elbow to the knee that's coming crunched, and also try and keep this leg out straight. Again, I appreciate core strength might be an issue, so if you can't do the full rotation, you can't get the elbow to touch the knee, that's perfectly fine. Just get as much rotation as you can and get as close to the knee with the elbow and try and keep that leg out straight, alright? So from the side it's going to look like this, fingers interlocked, start and go. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Okay, so those are our 3 exercises, alright? So as I said, each one we're going to do 40 seconds, and in between we're going to take our rest. In that 40 seconds, maximum effort, alright? And then the rest, get some water, chill out, do whatever you want to do, as long as you're ready to go again after that 20 seconds, 30 seconds, minute, whatever it is you need, and we'll go again, alright? So we're going to do those exact exercises in this exact order, 3 times round, 40 seconds work, 20 seconds rest, and then we'll rest in between for about a minute, and then I'll show you the next 3 we're going to do for the second part of the HIIT circuit, alright? So, get some water, get a towel if you need to. I'm going to get ready to go in about 10 seconds. So, remember, first one, power squats to a jump, okay? So, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Good work from the side. This. So again, I gave you the alternative. If you're finding this too much, then just stay in this normal squat and push. But if you can really push it, really go for it. So definitely be feeling it on those glutes now. Whew. Good little burn of that. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good. Rest. So now is the cool down period, rest period. Heart rate should be going pretty high. As I said, max effort. I've got about 10 more seconds, then I'm going to go. So remember, next time, down into the push-ups with a shoulder tap. So take the rest you need. I'm going now. Alright, halfway through. So remember, if you need to come onto your knees, that's fine at any point, but just keep the intensity up. So, last 10 seconds. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Alright, and rest. Whew, good. So again, you should be feeling that heart rate. Mine's going. You can feel your pulse here, here. Believe it or not, apparently in the groin somewhere. So, anyway, next one, bicycle crunches. Let's do it. 40 seconds. All right. All right. Woo. All right, last 10 seconds. Three, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, so smashed out those first 3 of our first round. So now we'll take a minute, right? So this is where your recovery will really show, okay? So obviously we've got a little 20 seconds rest in between, but this is where you'll find out if, God, I need another few minutes, or might just need, I don't know, 30, 40 seconds, and you're ready to go again. But you should be pretty out of breath, as I said, heart rate should be spiking. We're now in the fat burning zone, and the beauty of this is, or this type of workout is that this actually lasts longer, or long after we actually finish doing this. So we'll be burning fat for a good hour or so after, which is fantastic, you know, and then that's also why it's important about what you eat afterwards. But anyway, that's another story. So get a quick drink, got another 20 seconds rest, and then we'll do those 3 exercises again. Alright. And get a good music playlist as well. Always important. 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Oh, it's a cheeky one that. Ooh. It's all about the plyometrics as well. I mean, plyo is just another term for like power or jumping exercises, but if you can turn stuff that's normally static into something with momentum, then you get twice as much out of it. Okay, cool. So, second round, first exercise. Take 20 seconds. As I said, if you need longer, you might be blowing a bit. Take 30, take 45, even take a minute, but don't take too long, alright? So a minute, maybe a minute and a half tops. So let's get ready for those push-ups. And go. Oh yeah, halfway, let's do this. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good. Alright. Great burn on that one. So again, heart rate going crazy. This is exactly where I want to be, right? You need to be blowing after these. You need your heart rate this high. Explain a bit more in the rest about why. Let's go. Oh, this one is a killer. All right, halfway. And touch, and touch. All right, last 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, so take a minute. Again, a bit longer if you need it, but as I said, you're going to take a minute to 2 minutes in between each round of 3. So really annoyingly, my camera actually ran out of battery, so I'm going to have to finish the second part of this workout filming it on my mobile. So unfortunately no background music, which obviously gets a little bit of atmosphere, but I'm sure you can all play your own music at home. So as I was saying, just briefly, the principle of HIIT training is that it gets your heart rate so high that your body incurs what's called an oxygen debt. So basically what happens is, because your heart rate's so high, you're breathing really, really fast, but your body can't actually get enough oxygen to your muscles quickly enough in order to provide you with energy. So it enters a state of aerobic respiration. So basically what it does is it goes, right, where else can I get some energy? I'm breathing as fast as I can, but I'm not able to get any energy from just breathing oxygen in the air. So it goes, right, I can get some if I start to break down some fat. So it targets your fat sources and starts to break down fat in order to give you enough energy and oxygen so you can keep on working. And as I said, this debt actually carries on long past your actual time working out and doing this training, and so your metabolism is very, very high afterwards, so you'll keep on burning that fat, as I said, for a long time after we actually finish this workout. So I hope you've all had a good break. So had a couple of minutes to just rest, get some water on. So we'll go into the second part of the workout now. So as I said, 3 completely different exercises this time, same principle, 3 times round, 40 seconds working on each one, right? So we're going to stick with the same principle. So for the leg exercise, we're going to do split lunges. So if you want, you can hold your hands out to the side. I like to do it just because it's kind of comfortable and keeps me pretty stable. But we're going to come out with 1 lunge, and then we're just going to jump and split the lunge like this, all right? So from the side, come out and split. So as I said, you don't need to have your hands out, you can keep them here, but this is going to be the exercise. Again, alteration if you're finding the jumping too much, or you just have maybe you have weak knees, or just aren't as strong, then you can just do alternate lunges really, really quickly. All right, so just really quick step, quick step, quick, and go with that for 40 seconds. All right, so that's going to be the leg exercise. Then I'm going to come down onto the floor again for another upper body one. So what we're going to do, different type push up this time. So again, you can do this on the knees, or you can do this on the feet. What we're going to do, push up position, we're going to bring the leg up to the side into a Spider-Man push up. So 1, 2, 3, like so. So from the side, same principle, 1, 2, 3, 4. So on the knees, and just swap each time you go. So upper body exercise. Last one, we're going to go down to the floor, except this time we're going to be on the front for this core exercise. What we're going to do is we're going to stay in the plank position, but we're going to rock the hip into the floor. So we rotate right, left, right, left, right, and left. So from the side, again, right, left, and like that. Again, if that's too uncomfortable, or you don't quite have the strength to rotate the hip, then you can just hold the plank normally, like so. Alright, so just hold it, keeping the core straight and nice and level. No arching, no dipping, just tensing that core, keeping nice level. So those are our 3 exercises. So same principle, 40 seconds each one, and then rest in between for as I said, 20 seconds, which I'm going to do up to a minute if you need it. So let's get ready to go. Split lunges. 3, 2, 1. Let's do this. So strong split lunges. Side. Good. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Take your rest now. Get ready for those Spider-Man push-ups next. Go in 10 seconds. I will, guys. 3, 2, 1. Let's do this. Oh, it's a cheeky one. 10 seconds. 3, 2, last one. And come up. Whew. Alright, almost at the end. So, big deep breaths. Plank hip rotations. Let's get ready to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and go. All right. Halfway. Oh, 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Ooh. Okay, so again, should be pretty gassing right now. So we just got one more round of this, and then completely done. So take your minute rest now. If you're wondering why I keep looking over there specifically, it's because I've got a timer, which is basically telling me when to rest and when to go. So it's right next to where this camera's placed. So I'm not just looking at the camera every time for the fun of it, apart from this when I'm talking, but when I'm mid-workout, just to keep an eye on the time. But you should be definitely feeling this now. I mean, bam, sweating away. But this is what it's about, you know? So let's get burning that fat for one last time. We can smash this last round, last 3 exercises for the last time. Then we can have a good old stretch and keep burning fat long into the evening when we're sat at home having a cup of tea or whatever. So let's get ready to go, last round. Smash out those split lunges in 3, 2, 1. Let's work. All right, halfway. So I know it's much harder, but still get nice and low, get the full range of motion and low with those lunges. Last 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right, strong work. Okay, let's take that rest. Last 2 exercises, 1 minute and 20 seconds of work, and that's it. So, let's get down on the floor, let's smash up those push-ups. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Oh, halfway. Oh, last 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right. Whew. Yeah. Feeling it, but worth it in 40 seconds time. Alright. And last time. Plank position. Last deep breaths. Last 40. Let's do this. Rotate those hips. Get nice and low. All right, almost there. 15 seconds. Last 10. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, and that's it. That is literally the workout, okay? So, very, very simple, but very, very hard, okay? So, that's the workout. First, as I said, in the series, low series, which I'm going to bring in every week. So this one was generally quite simple, just to be able to engage, you easily in it. But as we progress, I'm going to have different stuff, different exercises, different ways of doing HIIT. I'm going to use some equipment as well as I progress. So how to do HIIT with, say, kettlebells, functional equipment, good old-fashioned sprinting, which is pretty simple. Just various forms of HIIT, but all things that you can either do at home with minimal or no equipment, or if you do go to the gym, then there will be some stuff that I can show you to do exercises with. If you go to the gym, you want to use any equipment there. So something for any occasion, basically, just to help you stay in shape over winter. So we're just going to cool down now. So we're going to take about 5 minutes just to do a few stretches. So I'm going to start lower and then work up to the top of the body. So we just get everything nice and stretched out. So let's do hamstrings first of all. So what we're going to do is just cross one leg over and try and reach down and touch your toes. Now you should feel this really stretch on the hamstring of the legs at the back. And if you can touch the floor, then brilliant. But if you're like me and you're not that flexible, then just go as close as you can to the floor. So we'll just hold this for another 10 seconds. And come up, have a little shake off, and then bring the opposite leg at the front. Stretch out that left leg behind. So again, I'm just looking up at the timer I've got, so let's hold this for another 10. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, good. Now come up. Okay, perfect. So hamstrings done. Move on to quads now. So just move up a little bit. So just bring one leg up. Like so, try and keep the knees together, and from the side, try and keep the heel up towards the bum. And if you can keep the torso up, then brilliant. but if you find that pulling this back is making you go forwards, just let it go a little bit so that your torso is upright. You don't want to be doing this. So just keep it here. And if you want to increase this, just pull this back and push forwards a bit more with the hips, and you'll feel it increase this quad stretch here. Also, if you need support, you can just lean against the wall, or if you're with a partner, because you can do this with a friend pretty easy. Put your hand on their shoulder and they can do the same on yours. So, shake that one off and change legs. Also, this helps with balance, so if you find you're a bit wobbly and your legs are a bit shaky after this, then just keep that out like that and it should help you to balance. Very important to stretch after training like this, purely because it has been very intense, hence the name, high intensity training. But it's just very, very important because we've done a lot of muscle tearing, muscle working, because of the nature of the training. It requires a good stretch and also help with lactic acid build up, so you're not too achy the next morning. You're gonna ache, it's just the way it is. If you want results, you have to go through a little bit of pain. So we're gonna do glute stretch next. So one nice way to do this is you can just come onto the floor and bring one leg over the front. So I'm gonna bring my left leg over the right. So from the side it looks like that. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to bring my right arm so that the right elbow is on the outside of the left knee, and I'm going to push it over and it's going to stretch this left glute out. Now if you want to, you can lean back round and face the other way and also stretch out the lower back here as well as getting that nice glute stretch. So this is a great combination stretch, and look in this way as well. You also stretch the neck quite nicely, but if you want to just look forward, it's all good. So we'll just hold that for another few seconds and then change the leg. So from the front, I'm going to do it the opposite. So bringing the right leg over the left, being out straight, looking back and bringing the outside, bringing the left elbow to the outside of the right leg this time. Get another great stretch for glutes, and again, if you turn back, it will get the right side of the lower back as well. So really, really nice stretch that one. And 5 more seconds. And relax. So just to finish off, we'll do a bit of calves. So you can do this on the floor as well. I'll show you from the side. So what you're going to do is get into the press up position, and you're going to bring yourself up like this. Bring the right leg, or the right foot, over the back of the left ankle, and you're going to try and push that left heel down into the floor, and you should feel that really stretch out the calf quite nicely. So try not to stay too far up in the air with this one. You can stay low. It's not quite a plank because we're stretching now, but just low enough so back. 2, 1, good. Come onto your knees. You need to give your shoulders a break. Just give them a little bit of a shake off. And now we'll do the opposite. So this time, left foot at the back of the right ankle, and just try and push that right heel into the floor. And you should feel that stretch out nicely. So just hold for another 10 seconds. 2, 1, good. And whilst we're on the floor, a little bit of yoga themed stretches. I do think the yoga is great, definitely for stretching and flexibility. So all we're going to do is go onto all fours like this, and we're going to go down into what I believe is called downward dog. But I'm not well versed in yoga, so could be wrong, but I think I'm right. And this is a great stretch for the back. So bring the bum towards the heels and really just try and reach forward with those fingertips whilst you're bringing the bum down to your heels. That's a lovely little back stretch. So we'll just hold that. 3, 2, 1. Good, come back onto all fours, and then this time we're just gonna do the opposite and bring hips into the floor. So again, another lovely stretch. And I wanna say this one could be Cobra, but again, not too sure on the yoga terminology. But just try and push those hips into the floor. And if you're taking a few breaths in, it'll really increase those ab stretches. Just hold for 5. Good, and now come up. So, last one's on the floor, and then we'll come up just to finish off with our body. So I definitely know the name of these two, just because they make me laugh and it's kind of true. So what we're going to do is something called cat, which involves arching your back and trying to squeeze your belly button in, which again is a great one for the back. Just hold this for a few seconds. Now we're going to do the opposite, so we're going to try and push that belly button into the floor. And again, that's another great one. Lower back, so 3, 2, 1. Good. So we've worked all the way up to here, so we're just going to finish off with a few exercises, a few stretches for the rest of the upper body. So we're going to do interlock the fingers, push the palms outwards like this, and we're just going to turn to one side, keep the feet and the hips facing forwards, and we're just going to rotate like this and stretch out the obliques and rear deltoid. Good. Come back to center. And now opposite sides. Just hold for 5. And come back to center. Now reach all the way up. Let go of the fingers, stretch up nice and high. And you should feel that stretch out the shoulders nicely. Come down. Now just bring one arm across, try and grab the tricep here and don't grab the elbow. Try and grab behind it if you can, and just push this across for rear deltoid as well. So you should feel this all around the back here, and you're putting it across the body, back of the shoulder. Good, and change arms. And just the last one to finish off. So you might be pretty flexible with this one. So if you can, reach behind the elbow again to push on the tricep and push this down to stretch that tricep out. As we've done a lot of push-ups today, but because I've got quite a lot of muscle up here, I can literally only grab my elbow. So there's another way to do this. If you can reach behind the back and interlock the fingers and pull this arm down with this one. If you're flexible and don't have as much muscle, then you'll be able to do it. So I have to stick to this, but that's an alternative. Again, just change the arm. Good. And relax. So just lastly, roll the shoulders backwards a few times, loosen up, and finally forward a few times. And relax. So guys, well done for sticking with that. I hope you did all of it, and even if you did some of it, and even if you had to break a lot more than I obviously gave you or recommended, then that's totally fine, all right? Because if you're a complete beginner to this, then it will be very hard. You know, I'm very experienced in fitness and I still found this very hard. So it's all relative to your own individual ability and your own fitness levels, recovery, a lot of things can be involved in this and how you find it personally. But I just want to say thank you for tuning into this as my first vlog, my first fitness video. Again, apologies about the quality interruption partway through, literally due to the camera dying at the end of the first circuit. did charge it fully. I just think it has terrible battery life, so might need to look at getting another battery. But anyway, so I hope you enjoyed the workout. You should definitely feel this tomorrow. So the way I'd recommend doing this, if you want to do it again, definitely rest tomorrow. Try to do some of these stretches which I've just shown you throughout the day if you do get the time. Not as hard or as far, but again, if you get some time and you think, oh, I need to stretch that, that's tight, then do it. And yeah, just stay very hydrated. Go and eat well now. Loads of good protein, loads of good carbs, lots of veggies, because you're gonna need it after this. And yeah, hope you enjoyed it. Lean Over Winter series, video 1. I'll be coming back next week to introduce you to the next one. So we'll progress it a little bit. Slightly different principle of HIIT that I'll show you, a slightly different way of working. But yeah, thanks a lot guys, hope you enjoy it and see you next time.